Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dirt Grain Steel. So this morning we're preparing to go to the next pond project and a little bit of land clearing project for a food plot for deer. And actually the pond is just a small wildlife pond, basically, for the deer to come drink out of and the other little animals that live in the surrounding woods. So the food plot, we're going to be clearing off just a corner section of bigger stuff that the customer can't get out with his utility tractor, but I'm going to need the grapples to do it with. So I got the grapples in the shop for the 200 this morning, and what I'm going to do to them is this piece of angle iron right here. This is not my design. It was like it when I got them, and this piece of angle iron is supposed to be welded to this plate that's under ice right now. Well, it broke off because it can't quite hold this pin in properly. This pin, these ears right here are spread just a little bit, and you can't get the bolt in the pin boss on the other side. So what they done was they welded that piece of angle iron, put this tab on this pin to hold that pin in. Well, what I'm going to do, since this angle iron stands up in here so tall and there's a lot of leverage on that angle iron, that what's breaking it off, trying to hold this pin in, what I'm going to do is take this piece of angle iron and get it laid up here on top of this tube and weld it good on this tube. That way we're catching more of the plate of the angle iron. So this is kind of just a temporary fix. I actually haven't had these grapples very long. I've had them about 2 years now and just haven't really had time to figure out how to pull these back, because as you can see, those are some pretty thick plate to try to draw back. But I've thought about just getting a longer pin and putting a bolt in. But it really don't hurt nothing that they're a little bit spread, so I just leave them alone. But this pin coming in and out is a pain, because when you're working and it wiggles out, your stiff arm falls out. So I'm going to get a hammer, bust all this ice out, get this up here, clean a spot off, weld her up, and it should be good. You can see I had some wire on it just to hold it in for the last job or two. So I want to do something with that before we take off today. So let's get that fixed. So we got the welder set up now. We'll go ahead and weld that up. happy with it. Should be a good weld to hold that on there good. So we're going to get this loaded up on Dad's strength trailer, and we're going to head to the job.